welcome back to Lizard Studios. Today we are going to be finishing our monoprint collage, and we are going to do that by drawing some bugs, some legs, some torsos, some heads on the bugs, and then we are going to be gluing them on paper. So let's get started and gather all our materials together. For today's project, you are going to need glue, a permanent marker or a black marker, okay, but it has to be black, scissors, the butterflies that we made last week, or the bugs, nasty bugs that we made last week, insects, and the bush that you also made, the monoprints that we made, and you're also going to need a piece of blue paper, okay, or it could be orange or it could be any color, but I'm going to do it blue because I wanted to symbolize like the sky. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it blue. Alright, so first let's talk about what we did last time. And last time what we did was use complementary colors to make the colors come out and shine more, and we made the wings of our bugs in those colors. For example, here we have yellow and purple. That's right, because yellow and purple are complementary colors. Let's review here. In this one we used red and green because red and green are complementary colors. We also used gold because we wanted to give it a nice touch, okay? And then on this one we used all the colors together, okay? So it will come out to be a really nasty bug. If you look closely, you will see that the middle looks exactly like what the torso, the body of a bug would look like, and it's really funny if you look at those really closely, okay? So if you look at them really closely, you'll see that. Okay, so now we're gonna start drawing. So let's take our first bug right here, okay? Now, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to draw on the bug, okay? I am going to draw a body with the black marker. Now, like we let this dry, we are going to be able to draw really well if it's a permanent marker or just a regular marker. So I'm going to do here, it seems like this is a part of the body, so I'm just going to do this here. I am going to draw like if this here were the, see, like the actual antennas, and maybe these are like eyes. See, it has like two different colors, so I'm going to make these into eyes right here, okay, two different eyes. All right, and now I'm just gonna make some marks and some marks here and marks here and some marks here, okay, and that's going to help me now when I cut. Let me show you. I'm going to put some legs also. I'm going to put some legs, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. This is almost like a butterfly, and I'm going to put an eyeball and an eyeball here. So they are looking down at everything. And now what I do is I close my marker and I'm going to cut it out. All right. When I cut out, I could also make, I could cut in and then I could cut back out to give it more shape. Alright. This here I'm going to keep because these are really cool. So I cut the excess white paper out. So one that I don't really need. Okay. I'm going to cut here a little bit in and then around the little antennas. Okay, so the antennas show up too. See? And these have like really thick antennas. And I'm gonna cut in a little bit, just a little bit. And this way. It's okay if you have a little bit of white paper there, because it's really, I mean, it's really cool to have these monoprints, okay? And here's my first bug, okay? Now, I'm gonna do the same with the other two bugs. I'm gonna do that really quickly so you could see. And also, you can make up your own bugs. You could put 2 legs, 3 legs, 4 legs, 5 legs. These are imaginary bugs. If you think that they could have more eyes, draw more eyes, however you want. It's imaginary and you're making it up. So just watch me as I go, right? And now I am going to cut, okay? Now after I have drawn the different faces on the butterflies, you have to feel the actual bug or the butterfly, okay? And you have to see how it's like and what it represents, and then you put the eyes where you want, or you put a mouth, or you don't put a mouth, or however it is that you want to put, okay? And you feel the way that the wings go. Here are different wings, 2 wings, 3 wings, 4 wings. They're all different and all the colors are different. All the bugs, all the insects are gonna come out different, okay? Because they're imaginary. So let's do it. Let's cut. Okay, and now I have my 3 bugs already cut out, okay? It's okay, my little foot here broke, but I am going to draw it on later on, so don't worry about that, okay? Now I'm gonna take the bush, I'm gonna put the bugs right here to make space, and the bush is right here that I am going to put on the blue paper, okay? So, what does a bush look like? Well, a bush usually has a trunk, like a tree trunk, and then there are different parts, different little branches all over the place. I'm going to draw here different little branches just to make sure that, you know, it looks like a bush, okay? Sometimes they extend into other little branches, all right? And I'm just going to make some little marks all around, just to have little marks that show me that this is a little bush, okay? So there, we're gonna keep it like that. And now I'm gonna do the outside. Maybe the outside is by here. Sometimes it's around it like this, okay? Like the marks that we have made. So I'm gonna make the bush kind of like this. And now I'm gonna cut around it. And if I see that it's too big, then we cut a little bit more, okay? So, here we go. I'm gonna cut this way to make it off the floor just a little bit, okay? And I am just going to follow, look, I'm gonna follow this part. I'm gonna cut through here. Maybe I'll make other marks because I want the blue paper to also show in the background, okay? So I'm gonna do like, kind of like shell lines. Okay, not wavy, more like shell lines. I'm gonna take it down a little bit here. I'm gonna cut that one off. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. And we're gonna leave it at that. So now we have a little bush right here. All right. And now what I'm gonna do first is take my glue. All right. And I'm going to glue this bush on the paper. Okay, I'm going to put some glue here and also in the middle. Alright, just to make sure it stays down. I'm going to turn it around. Remember, this bush was a monoprint also. We did it this way, we pulled it, and then we got this monoprint. Remember, monoprints can only be done one time. And now I am going to put all these bugs, okay, all over this bush. Let's see what happens. Let's see how they look. Ta-da! Okay, bugs on a bush. They could come off the paper. It's okay, okay? This is a piece of artwork that your bugs will come off the paper and it's gonna be okay. All right? So here we go. Let's kind of glue just the middle so the wings kind of come up a little bit and they look like they're flying, okay? This is not a flat piece of artwork. So I'm gonna put a red one here. I'm gonna put this one in the middle and this other two here because of the color, okay? I want the color to show like that. All right? So what you do is you put glue in the middle, okay, right here in the middle, and you glue the middle down. And the same on this one. And you glue it down. You press it for 10 seconds. 10 seconds will be fine. And then this one here. Okay? And you press it down for 10 seconds also. All right? Now that you have your bugs glued down, you take your marker and what you do is you finish the little leg. Okay, you could finish it right here. All right, and this one that broke, you could also finish it here. Okay, and like that, all your bugs, you could put other little legs here, see, like this one. And you could write your name right in a corner. Okay, just like this, because remember, all artists sign their artwork when it's done. So, this is our bugs on a bush monoprints, okay? I hope you do these at home. I hope you redo them at school one day, and I hope you enjoyed them. So, if you really like this project, wait till you see the next one that we're going to do next week. So I'll see you, be good, and I'll see you next week for the next project. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.